I like your thighs.
YouTube, we got one more topic for you tonight.
Baby, please, don't do that. I don't want them to hear the private things I be saying to you. People gonna be out there blushing now. Come on now.
Well, we got one more topic.
Turn it down. Hey, that's old school. Y'all know nothing about that. Come see me 112. Get out of here.
Any of the old 112 is, yeah. That's
same drink.
Yeah. Should have got another one. We wanted to do this last topic tonight called Love versus Infatuation.
Infatuation.
She's so late.
I was caught up in the she got her legs on me. So
yeah, anyway, so YouTube. How do you know if it's love or
infatuation? I went on that. See, I missed out the last time. Anyway,
we try to do deep, meaningful videos, but Denise does not allow for it. And I
got ADD.
I'm gonna tone it down too, because I've been really loud. My voice is just really loud.
Well, you need to calm it down. I don't know what happened to that quiet Tasha.
I'm gonna kind of tone it down a little bit.
Hey, go back to being your submissive self. Bring it down.
Anyway, love or infatuation?
Think four.
Love is patient. Love is kind. Love takes care of you when you're throwing up on the bathroom floor. What does infatuation do?
Infatuation is calling repeatedly 10, 15 times a day when you know that person is at work and can't answer that phone, yet you still call. And you leave messages every time you call. Infatuation is when you're always going up to their jobs on every break
that
and
sounds
lunch.
Like stalker.
No, well, you know, it's infatuation and stalker kind of go hand in hand. They go together. Because infatuation is like the beginning stage of stalking.
Yeah.
It really is. Because it starts off stuff like that, and then it gets full blown, and then before you know it, you got another obsessed on your hand.
But how is it different than love? How do you know it's different?
Infatuation, it's not healthy. It's not giving. It's not loving. It's not done out of a loving spirit. It's done more so out of
maybe adoration.
Hell no.
Infatuation.
Only a crazy. You're crazy.
No.
Are you infatuated with me?
No. Listen. To me, infatuation is, I think that you're like just say how a person is crazy about a celebrity. They say they love everything about this celebrity. They go to all the concerts. They got all the videos. You're infatuated with them because you think they're so great.
That's obsessed.
No, what you're saying is obsessed. What I'm talking about is infatuation.
What is the definition? What is your definition of infatuation?
Infatuation means having an unhealthy like for someone.
An overabundance of.
But not necessarily just an overabundance of. Infatuation means you put this person on a high pedestal. Yeah. You worship the ground they walk on.
And they can't do no wrong.
They can do nothing wrong. That's being infatuated.
Infatuation is almost like that person is not human.
Yeah.
So to speak. And it's very unhealthy. You got to be careful of that, because in a healthy relationship, it's okay to be crazy about somebody, you know what I'm saying? It's alright to be like, head over heels in love with your girl. But in the same sense, don't become too consumed with her and what she's doing like every 5 minutes. That's not cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and that's not healthy.
Love will allow you to do your job at work. Love will call you and check on you, but understands if you can't answer the phone,
or if you're asleep, or you left your phone,
if you're tired. They understand that. They understand those things. Love is very patient. Love understands that my partner is not perfect, and that they will make mistakes, but I love them anyway.
Love is giving. Infatuation is not.
I think if a person is infatuated, just say you were sick. That person who was infatuated is no longer going to be infatuated because they're going to see you at a weak moment. They're going to be like,
not hot.
Yeah, that's not attractive. Call me when you're better. That's infatuation. What else? Or wanting to only be with someone because they make you look good. You know what I'm saying?
Not really interested in them as a person.
Not really caring about how they feel, but you just know you want them around you because they make you feel better about yourself.
Or they make you look good. Either one.
I think that's an infatuation.
Check and look into your relationships, y'all, because I mean, it's a lot of these that are very underlined, and people don't know the difference between the two. You know, if you're in a loving relationship, you know, you got somebody who not only has your back and has your best interest, but it's also going to take care of you when you're sick. It's going to hold you down if you're going through a rough time. And it's just going to generally be there good and bad. You know what I'm saying? Versus infatuation, that person may or may not always stick around. And when you really need them, they're not going to give a damn, and they're going to be out of there.
Because you're not going to fit that idea image of who they are.
Right.
Infatuation is, oh, baby, I love you. You got money. You got cars. You got everything. I love you. Want to be with you. And as soon as you lose your job, they like, well, I can't do this no more.
Right.
That's infatuation.
So think about that. Think about the two, compare the two, and let us know what you think about it. You know what I'm saying? Give us what, you know, do you agree? Do you not agree? What is your take on love and versus infatuation? Can you tell the difference before it gets too late?
I think a lot of lesbian relationships are based off infatuation.
Of course. I mean, y'all think about it. You know, lesbian relationships in the beginning are what? Pure physical. Because lesbianism is what?
It's a physical thing.
It's purely sex. If you take away the sex, what do you have? Best friends.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, really.
So you have to determine, do you still like that person and love that person without the sex?
After you've seen them in their vulnerable state.
After you've seen them in the worst possible way, do you still see them in that highlight? Do you still think they're the best person you ever met? Do you still think they're great? Then you might be in love.
Something to think about.
So,
especially for all the young people. This is DNT. This is the last video of tonight. We got to get to bed, get some sleep.
Yeah.
But give us your feedback. Let us know. Keep the topics and everything coming.
Yeah, because we really like doing them. So, yeah.
When we got some free time and when she's not working like a slave, you know. It's all good.
Slave ship.
We love y'all. Be good. Be safe.
Bye.